this time last year. We had groundworks, filling that with concrete, and that's what you see. So if you're wondering what that is, that's a lift. Inshallah, it's not just some building that's sunk into the ground. And obviously the steel has gone up to a certain degree, not fully. Moin Ali visited the site. That was very nice of him to come down and have a look. You all know that's the famous cricketer for England. So also, this is pretty much today. So you can see from inside how it looks. You have 2 floors installed. That's 1 there, 2 there. And this is a view from inside. So this is actually the hall that we would be sitting in. And again, that's the side. So it's actually quite exciting when you're on site and you see the shape taking place. It's quite exciting, alhamdulillah. It's all down to all your efforts. So what we have here, again, this is close-ups of what's going to be here. There'll be a kitchen area, the cafe will be in the front, and that's the road, the main road. So, fundraising targets. This is the real stuff. The whole project is actually a £2.5 million cost, but the build cost is £2 million. And we have effectively reached 50% of that target. So congratulations to everyone for that. It's no small achievement. And the majority of that is from community. It's all pretty much a community-driven thing, so it's quite fantastic. And so people ask, well, what have you spent £1 million on? Well, there is a further announcement to come after me, and that's included in this figure. So the £1 million is effectively spent, 600,000 so far on construction, 75,000 went towards a lease premium, and 350,000 included architecture, planning permission, legal costs, utilities, consultants, reports, some basic fundraising costs. To be honest, we managed to wing a lot of freebies, so it's a significant amount of cost into just ensuring that the building gets to this stage. But we're on track, and in reality, the build cost is £3.5 to £4 million. So the builders that we have are eating into their profits to do a favour for the community. So that truly is a miracle from Allah, to even allow where the most money can be made is not being made by the builders, just so that we can get something out to the community. So alhamdulillah, good value for money. And I just also want to remind people, and I have a bit more to go, I know it's about 5 more minutes maybe. Just want to remind people what Rasulullah has said. I think it's very profound and beautiful that in times of difficulty or in times of need, what will come and help us is our goodness in this world. And that goodness here, the Hadith Sharif is, the earth on the day of resurrection will be scorching, except for the shadow of a believer. For verily his charity will serve him as shade. So I don't think we should ever underestimate the £1 million we have raised and the £1 million we need to raise. So that target before, 200,000 gets us to watertight, and another £1 million and a bit will take us to completing the building. But that is all contributing, inshallah, to our salvation as well. So I'm going to end in 5 minutes, but as I'm going to end, I want to talk about somebody very special. And I know you give me the looks, I know you don't like fuss, but I think it's very important to have this conversation. So, the elected mayor of Watford, Baroness Dorothy, you all know her. She's been around since 2002, elected, 16 years. It's quite an achievement. And this isn't, I'm not doing politics here and, saying, I need to sort of, say praise for the sake of it. This is a genuine experience I've had in the last 5 years and beyond. And I feel like it's only fair to share that with you. I think you should all know what has been happening behind the scenes. And so the mayor, she's wonderful, stood the test of time and, has demonstrated her leadership, which I'm quite surprised by. When I was at university in 2002, I didn't believe or have hope in anything to do with politics. The perception among students was, politicians are here to, serve their own egos, they don't really care about the electorate, they're just here for their own fame. There is an element of that understanding amongst the communities that we live in as students. But there's something I noticed differently, and that's the first time where I felt, in my experience, that an elected mayor has delivered beyond any sense of false promises. And in that, Dorothy has really supported this. Her tenacity, her helpfulness. I have to say, no matter how busy she is, because I know how busy the mayor's office is, if there's an email or there's a text, there's a response. And not 7 days later, pretty much immediate. And that's quite a testament. When the whole town is in touch, you're responding immediately. I think that's fantastic. I think the best thing about... And I think the best thing about Baroness Dorothy is that she's honest. So, if it's a no, it's a no. And why? She'll tell you. This can't do this because of this. But if it's a yes, my word is my bond, she will deliver. And I think that is integrity of character. So, and I attended a farewell reception a few days ago for the mayor, and there were several hundred people in that room. And all those people had exceptional praise for Dorothy. So it's not just a single experience. And these are people from all walks of life and backgrounds, different communities, different faiths, different colours, different subgroups, and they all had the same praise. So, you know, that's great. So there are giant shoes to be filled by the next mayor. So good luck to the candidates. So I'd like you to stand up. So Peter Taylor, just stand up and wave. This is the Liberal Democrat candidate. Then we have George. Please stand up from Conservative. And we have Jagta from Labour. And we have Zaitza from Watford Muslim Youth Centre. So thank you. You know, I hope you can all, whoever is in the role next, can fill those shoes and stick with the spirit and focus on making this town better. Just going to finish off a few points. Mayor Dorothy, a few years ago, fasted a long fast in Ramadan, on the longest day of the year. And I don't think we prepared her well enough, because I remember when about 9:30, when iftar was due, you could see the Baroness sort of struggling a bit. It was a very short speech, because after her speech we broke the fast. And the best thing I remember is when she said, you know, there's different types of, you know, leagues, Premier League, this league, but Muslim fasting is the Premier League. There's nothing like that. So, especially if you only had dinner at 8 p.m. the night before and didn't wake up for Sehri. But never mind. So thank you so much for that. You raised £5,000 from your personal contacts, so it's wonderful. So just to thank you on behalf of the Watford residents, on behalf of the Muslim community, on behalf of this whole Watford Muslim Youth Centre team, and sincerely from myself, I would like you to come to the stage and say a few words as well. So if you please come to the stage. Thank you very much.
Man bearing flowers is always a good sign.
So a token of thank you from the group. It's just a hamper of goodies and some good cake. So I just wanted to share with us.
Oh, thank you so much. My husband is on notice. One of the greatest perks of my job is getting lots of flowers. So my husband is going to have to step up in future, because there's going to be some empty vases in my house. This isn't a political speech, this isn't the time for political speeches, but it is important, especially in the presence of Lord Tristram Garrett-Jones, to perhaps just do a very quick history of this from the point of view of the local authority. When I became mayor, it was presented to me as a problem, an issue, that there'd been this land for many years and nothing had happened. And actually, worse than that, it had actually caused upset within the community, that there'd been false starts, money had been taken for the cause and what happened to it, and there was lots of suspicion around the whole project. And I examined this with my officers and actually felt, Lord Garrett-Jones, that I would honour what you began. And that this land was promised to the Muslim community, And although my officers were telling me that legally there was nothing to stop us using it for whatever we wanted, I actually felt that link and that pull. Was bitterly disappointed that we had yet another false start, some of you may remember, with regard to the school on the site. It was not meant to be, so I cannot tell you how pleased I was when these guys and gals, I'm pleased to say, came to talk to me and said, look, we really have got a proposal, we're serious, we're genuine, we're not, we're not being political about this is about our